Yo, what's going on, man? It's your boy Mike. So today we'll be talking about risk management in trading. First of all, if this is your first time coming across this our channel, understand, always have it in mind that our channel is all about documenting my journey, understand, from unprofitable trader to a profitable trader, understand. It's all about documenting everything about trading, understand. So if you just make sure you support the channel, like, subscribe, the most especially subscribe to the channel, like, comment, drop whatever thing you want to, so we can review together, let's learn together. So we have like two types of risk management, you understand. One is applicable to people that trade prop firms, you understand. You guys know what prop firm is. Prop firm, you have to buy the challenge. Once you pass it, you guys will split the profit. They might take 10% and give you 90%, or you take 80% and they take 20%. It just depends on the prop firm, you understand. So people have prop firm accounts, you know, so people have prop firm accounts, and people have their own real funds, their own personal money. But you know, some people don't like prop firm, some people like prop firm, some people like their personal funds. But I would recommend prop firm, understand. Prop firm means you are not going to risk your own money, understand. You're going to risk the prop firm's money. Any profit you made, you guys are going to split it. You will take 90%, they are going to take 10%, or they will take 20, you're going to take 80. That's what it is. And prop firm, understand. Personal funds means your own. This is your own profit. This is your own capital. You understand? You can risk anything. If you can risk 10,000% on your personal funds. That's on you. You understand? So no rules, nothing. You understand? So let's get into prop firm. Prop firm account. Let's say you bought a 10K account. 10K account on prop firm, right? Always remember, your 10K prop firm account, your daily drawdown will be your D drawdown. I used to call it D drawdown. Your D drawdown will be $500. That means daily drawdown $500, and your overall, that means overall total drawdown you have in the account, that means TD, total drawdown TD will be 1K, $1,000. $1,000. That means in daily drawdown you're going to risk 500. Once you lose 500, the account, once you risk 500 and you exceed $500 in your first trade or in your daily drawdown, and you lost 500, the account is gone. You understand? That's why I always recommend, if you're starting out, maybe you don't really know what you're doing in Forex, you understand, always risk 0.5% per trade, right? Per trade. You risk 0.5% in a trade and you lost the trade. Let's say you took this first trade and it was L, right? Loss. And you lost maybe $200 minus $200, right? Minus $200. Don't stress yourself out, you understand? Don't stress yourself out. Never stress yourself out, you understand? Come back the next day, you understand? Come back the next day and do the same thing. 0.5% per trade again. And maybe God helps you and you make a profit plus 400. Maybe you were risking 200. You made 400. Remember, you are no more in loss anymore. Remember, you are no more in loss. You are in profit of 200. Your total, this 10K now is going to turn 200. Understand? It's going to turn 200 with 10,200. Understand? That means you are back up in 200. You are profit, like you are in profit of 200. Understand? So in the process of doing it, you have in prop firm account, you have like 4 trading days before you can pass the FTMO phase 1 phase one, what's here? Phase one challenge, you understand? Let's say you're trading 10K. Phase one challenge, you have to trade at least minimum of 4 days. You trade minimum of 4 days before you pass the first one, the first account. If you pass the first challenge, right? Your first challenge, you have to make 1,000. Let's say you in this what's it called, in this 4 days trading account, and you traded this in these 4 days, and you made in these 4 days you made 1,000%. Like, sorry, you make 1,000. Sorry about, you made 10%. My bad, not 1,000%. Sorry, you made 10%. That means 10% of 10K is 1K, and you made 1,000 in 4 days. This account is passed by risking 0.5%. Understand? Let me come again. You have to, in prop firm account, you have to trade only for 4 trading days. You have minimum of trading days, 4 days. That means you have to trade 4 days before you can pass. You understand? If God helps you and you traded this and you move this 10K to 11K in 4 days, you've passed this. Congratulations to you. You understand? Congrats to you, my bro. You passed the first one. You understand? Risking 0.5%. Don't ever overtrade. Never overtrade. If you risking 0.5% and make 1,000%, you make 10%, you're okay, you're good. You move on to second phase. Second phase, right? The second account phase. The second account, the 10K. Second phase, you have to make 500. You have to make 500, and it's good. Yeah, 5%. Yeah, 5%. 500 is 5%. You have to trade at least 4 days as well. 4 days as well to make $500. This one will be tricky. You know why it's going to be tricky, because you're only meant to make only 500 in 4 days. You understand? You can make 500 in 4 days, but it must be 4 days before you can pass it. Once you make the 500, risking now, we lower our risk. You understand? We lower our risk 0.3% per trade. In second account, in second account, that means verification account. You understand? Oh, sorry. In second account, you risk. Let's say you risk your first trade. You are risking 0.3%. Let's say you're risking like $150. And you won the trade. Let's say you won the trade now, and you made 300. Yeah, you made 300. You made 300. Sorry, you made 300. You made $300 on the second phase in your first trade. Don't overtrade. Never overtrade. Close the trade. Once you win, the next day, I will recommend you the next day risk go lower. Risk 0.2%. Maybe like $100. Right? $100. I'm just giving you cheat code, you understand? Maybe $100. See what they're gonna do. If you win this one as well, you win this one, right? And you made 200. You made like maybe 100. Maybe you made $100. So I'm gonna tell you. This trade, maybe you won this one, you made 300 in profit, and this one $100 in profit. You understand? In profit. In profit in 2 days. In 2 days, what I'm going to tell you. The next day, if you're going to trade, if you want to trade the next day, always risk. It's what I'm going to tell you. Use lot size of 0.001. 0.001. You know what it means? That means you have to put on the trade to, to maximize the trading days. Like for me now, if I didn't see, let me tell you the cheat code. If I didn't see a good setup for me to strike in on trading, or just a good setup to trade, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use 0.001 lot size. Once I enter the trade, I open the trade. Once I open the trade, and guess what? I will close the trade. Once you close the trade, always know that, let's say you have 3 days remaining to trade, and you close the trade, you now have 2. That's the cheat code, you understand? If you are risking, let me come back again. Second phase account, you have to make minimum $500. That means 5% on your second phase. And if you're lucky, and you have to, four days minimum trading days. You have to trade at least 4 days for you to make this $500. That means 5%. I'm telling you, I'm going to recommend you to use only 0.3% per trade. That means 0.3%, and you in that 0.3%, that means it's gonna be 150, and you won the trade. 1:2 reward. Maybe you risking 1 to get 2, and you made 300. If you made 300 profit the day you bought your second phase, understand? Close the trade and go to sleep. The next day, if you see a good setup again, take another trade. Decrease the risk. Risk 0.2. Maybe 0.2 might give you 100, and you won the trade. You made another 100 in profit. Understand? You might not see a good perfect. You might not see a perfect. You might not see a perfect entry all the time. You might not see the perfect entry, or you might not see signal. You might not see anything at all. You understand? Only thing you have to do is close the trade and go to sleep. The next day, if you must trade the next day, even if you don't see, even if you haven't seen what's it called, like your perfect setup, I would recommend you go lot size 0.001. You know what that means? Because in FTMO you have 4 trading days. You understand? To pass each maybe challenge or verification, you have to trade at least 4 days. I'm going to tell you, for you to accumulate the days, you understand, for you not to be trading at all, I would recommend use 0.001 lot size, in case, so that the trading day will be compounding. You understand? It will compound, and it will be compounded, so that even if you are not yet with the target, maybe you didn't actually make the target, you still have fulfilled your trading days. You understand? You must not have to trade 4 days and be waiting for another 4 days. You have already done that in a week. Understand? So the trading minimum 4 days is gone. You might just find a good setup. In your trading, maybe in your strategy or anything. You might find a good setup in the other week. Or you might just risk 1%. You might just risk 1% and bank the 500. You understand? You might have $500. The $500, you might just bank the $500, and you passed your second phase, second account, verification account, passed. Now you are funded. Now you get the account. Now you get the account of 10K. Congratulations to you. After your first, let me show you again. your first trading, your first phase one will be risking 0.5% till you make $1,000. Understand? Your second phase will be risk 0.5% till 0.2% or 3% or even 0.1%. It's all about trading, understand? You're getting there. Don't rush the process, understand? Always make sure you're trading. Always make sure you're trading, understand? Even if you didn't see your perfect setup, use this strategy I'm showing you now. 0.01 to maximize the 4 days. Maximize the trading 4 days, understand? Once you use this strategy, bro, you're good. Understand, bro? Trust me, man. You make a very big progress in your trading, understand? So once you get funded, once you get funded, 10K pass, 10K pass. Now you're a funded trader with 10K account, 10K. Never ignore the 0.5% again, understand? Don't go and start risking 1%. Risking 1% is gonna get you in trouble, because profit might be tricky, because you can't trade news, you can't just fundamentals, you can just stay off fundamentals and only trade technicals, you can understand? Because FTMO, you don't have to trade you don't have to trade news, CPI, PPI, all this trade, you don't have to trade, you understand? Once you get funded, never risk 1%. 1%, no. Risk 0.5%. $200, under $200. God helps you. You make your first profit on your funded account. You made like $200 in your per trade, right? Your per trade, and you made 200. This 200 now is now yours. You understand? But although you have to trade for like 14 days before you can withdraw. You have to trade for 2 weeks. That means 14 days before you can withdraw. If you keep risking 0.5% per trade, even though you lose five in a row, right? If you lose 5 trades in a row, 5 row trades, understand? If you lose 5 row trades, man, you might be in drawdown of 3%. You may be in drawdown of 3%, you understand? So you are still good, you understand? Once you are down 3%, decrease the risk. Start again by 0.10. Like 0, let's say 0. That might be like maybe 0.2% per trade. For what? So that you can make all these 5 losing trades in a row. If you can make up this and you get the account back to 10K again, reset. You understand? If you reset it, you start afresh. That's it. Understand? That's how you can do it. Make sure you risking. Once you're in drawdown, if you're in drawdown, decrease your risk. If you are in profit, make sure you decrease your risk too. Because the market is not what you can predict all the time. Market can be tricky sometimes, you understand? So always make sure your risk management is tight. Your first, let me show it again. 10K funded, 10K account, risk 0.5% per trade. Till you get to $1,000. Understand? If you get to $1,000, you're good. Understand? Second phase, 10K second account. That means second phase. Risk 0. Since you're gonna make only 500 in your first phase 1, you're gonna make 1,000, keeping the drawdown of 500 and total drawdown of 1K. You understand? First challenge, you have to make 1,000. Your profit target will be 1,000. Your daily target will be 500, and your daily, like your overall money you can lose in 10K account is going to be 1,000. Your total profit is going to be, first funded is going to be 1,000. Your second phase is going to be 500. So if God helps you and you make first 1,000 in your first 10K account. If you pass the first account, second account will be 500. Only risk $500, and you're going to make, you're going to risk only 500 in total and make 500. That means total. So that means the total you're going to make is total profit. Total profit is $500. Daily loss, we are going to make our own daily loss now. Daily loss will be like 100, so that we can not blow the account. Once you, after risk 0.3%, till we get to 500 and pass. Once we get to 500 and we pass this, now we funded. Now we trading our own. Any profit you make, right? You will take 90%, and the prop firm is going to take 10%. In the sense that, let's say you make in the 10K and you made like 1,000. You made like 1,000, right? 1,000. If you want to withdraw after 14 days, you're going to withdraw only 900. 900 will be yours, and the prop firm is going to take 100. That's it, understand? Always come back to this video, understand? Come back to the video and just anything you know that I missed. But this, I'm just teaching you about my own risk management, how I normally used to risk 0.5% till I get to 1K. I keep leveling up. This is going to help you, understand? Keep leveling up, and boom. From there, you pass your phase 1, pass your phase 2, you get funded and make profit. That's it, understand? But always remember, you cannot trade news. Never trade news, understand? So that's how it goes, understand? Your first phase 1 will be risking 0.5% till you get to 1K, understand? Don't risk 1%. If you're going to risk 1%, that means you know what you're doing in the market. But if you're like a newbie, you don't really know what market is going on, like how the market is reacting or something like that, I would recommend you to risk only 0.5%. Even if you lose 5 trades in a row, you understand? You're not going to feel it that much because you still have some money left in your trading equity, you understand? So that's the second phase. Your profit target will be 500. Make sure you're only risking maybe $50 per trade till you get to 500. This is how you build consistency, you understand? It's not about 1 million risking 10%, risking 50%. All this thing is gonna burn, bro. You're gonna burn up. So all these things is gonna be 1, risk 0.5% in your first funded. Risk till you make profit, and you know that once you make the profit, you wait till 14 days before you can withdraw. You understand? So this is what we know about risk management. So if you know anything about, like, if you find this video helpful, any at all, like any attempt, like anything you find in this video, I'm gonna tell you, drop anything in the comment section. I'll be reviewing all the comments, you understand, so we can improve in our next video, you understand? So this is what we know about. Maybe tomorrow I'm gonna upload another one, maybe about my strategy, how you can execute support and resistance, all this, you understand. So this is how it goes, understand. So thank you for sticking around. Thank you for watching the video. If you know that you've already learned something in this video, drop a comment in the comment section, understand. I'll be reviewing everything. Make sure you like, subscribe, understand. Drop a comment. Let's grow together, understand. So thank you so much. Peace out.